Welcome back to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. It's not common for me to do a follow-up video. It's also not common for me to read all of the comments right away after they came out or as they're coming out on a video. But today, Sister Kate and I are taking a lazy day, a recovery day. And I'm catching up on some things. I did a little write-up on warriors, for the warriors, Jarls, and Berserkers. And so, yeah, it's a good day for that. Enough of you brought up the point about, well, yeah, but it's the property owner, restaurant owner, manager, whatever, right to ask her to cover up. She didn't have to make such a big deal about it. So I'm going to weigh in on that. Where are property rights versus civil rights, human rights? I don't know. I don't know how to phrase that. How do you balance those? Should be interesting, right? First of all, my wife breastfed all our kids. She did so in public sometimes with a blanket over top of her and the baby under the blanket. You couldn't see anything. So that's what she did. And probably if she had the option, she did it in like a private room or something. I don't remember. It was a while ago. My baby's like 25. So that's my personal experience with it, such as it is. Let's talk about property owner rights. Let's talk about the restaurant. Let's just say, can we agree? We'll just say the owner, because the manager represents an owner, right? Let's just say that. And let's say the owner says, excuse me, ma'am, could you please cover up? And the woman says, no, thank you. And then goes and puts it on Facebook, which caused all this consternation. I agree 100% with those of you who said it's the property owner's right, restaurant owner's right. If he doesn't like it, I believe he should have the right to say, there's the door, bye-bye. I'll take it a step further. What if I want to run the Red Viking pub and I only want to hire red-headed, blue-eyed women between the ages of 19 and 24 to work there? Can't do it. Age discrimination, racial discrimination. Oh, and they'd all be of a certain body type. Body type discrimination. Dun, 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 dun. What if you wanted to do that, though? You can't do it. I think you should be able to. I think you should be able to have a sign and enforce it on the front door of your establishment. No one under 6'2" permitted to enter. No one over 5'3" permitted to enter. I don't care. It's your establishment. Smoking. All these no smoking in restaurants. I don't smoke. I smoke a pipe sometimes, but generally speaking, I don't smoke. I think it's 100% a restaurant owner, bar owner, any business owner's right to decide if they're going to allow smoking or not. If you don't like what they decide, don't go. Nobody's making you patronize their establishment. But no, the law's got to get involved and say, you can't let people smoke in your establishment and, blah, 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 blah. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Quite frankly, I would not eat in a place where there were a lot of people smoking. It just grosses me out, and then my clothes smell like it when I come home. It's like I went to a casino one time with my wife, and we did it because the hotel was cheap, and we just wanted to get out of our trailer in February. And so we checked in as early as we could. We arranged for a late checkout the next day, and we took hot showers because it was awesome. And we went down to the buffet for dinner, the buffet. It was really good. They had prime rib and everything. But it was right next to the casino. And I guess you're allowed to smoke in a casino. I don't know. But oh my God, it was just like woof. And it was all in there where you were eating anyway. Even though you weren't allowed to smoke in the restaurant, then it didn't work real well. You could smell it. And I wouldn't go back there. to eat. But that's my right. And I also think it's their right to let people smoke. If they want to say, yeah, you can smoke cigars at the dinner table, who cares? So yeah, I think it is the owner's right, but I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about society's response to breastfeeding. And I think we, Americans, and probably others, you know, I don't know what it's like in Scotland or Australia or whatever, I don't know. But I think that we are too uptight about it over dumb things. That's me. And some of you don't. Some of you think, you know, you should cover up. We've already hashed that. I don't need to bring up my points again. I will say this, though. More than one of you, and I don't remember who you are, so it doesn't matter to me at this point in this conversation. That's not me saying you don't matter. But more than one of you conflated breastfeeding with urinating and defecating in public, and I think somebody even added in scattering like dirty needles around. You really ought to sit back and think about what you're saying there. I'll just leave it at that. The things you're putting together there. I don't want to have a back and forth on it. I've said my piece, y'all have said yours, that's cool. But I just wanted to add on property rights. Oh yeah, I think it's your right. I think if I decided that, well, I have decided a lot of things about who can come to Shofar Mountain. And I think, you know, your house, your rules, right? If you want to set the rules for your house, what's the difference setting the rules in the business? And I know the legal argument for that. You know, it's a public place, therefore it has to be open to everybody. And yeah, okay, that's the law, but that doesn't mean I agree with it. So that's where I'm at. I think property owners should be able to enact their will. And if you don't like it, you can leave or not come. So, there's that. All right, just a quickie. Hey, we'll try and lighten the mood on the next one. I know what I've already filmed it. It'll come out tomorrow. All right, hey, y'all have a good day. Make the most of it. Go meet a new person. All right, I'll see you out there.